Namaste. This is Mahesh here. Let's talk about the most misunderstood grain in the whole world today, Godhuma wheat. It has lost its name because of some modernization. I'll talk about it a little bit later. But let's see the qualities which are mentioned in Ayurveda about the wheat. So, at the starting of the video itself, I want to mention wheat is considered as patya, meaning it can be taken daily grain. It can be taken as a daily grain. And I had to mention this. The wheat has been explained for centuries in Ayurveda textbooks as a prominent grain, meaning the most of the food it should it will have the wheat in it. Okay. So as a dietary ingredient, it is lauded for improving body strength and nourishment. It is also used in Ayurveda procedures like Panchakarma and Upakarma subtherapies. So let's talk about the medicinal qualities and then we'll talk about the benefits. Before that, there are three types of wheat which is explained in the Ayurveda. Mahagodhuma, bigger in size, it is similar to what we see today, but it is heirloom. It's heirloom and grown non-hybrid heirloom organic. Okay. Um, and another is Madhulika or Madhuli, small variety, and another variety is Nishuka Nandimuka, elongated with blunt ends. Like it is not the sharp ends, it is blunt ends. So you can take any variety, but I would say that consume smaller variety because then you know it is not a hybrid 100% sure. Because Maha Goduma it almost looks like a modern wheat and Nandimukha also it almost looks little bit longer, but it almost looks like a normal wheat. Okay, so what I would say is you bring the whole grain to your home, grind it in your mixer or nearby place, or there is like commercially available flour makers. You can use that. I mean, it depends on your commitment to food or commitment to your health. So this can be done once a month or like 3 months once in your house. That is my recommendation, but you can follow if you have a good source who will not who are not greedy and not cheat. You can you can do of your choice. It's up to you. This is just my opinion. Sorry to take few minutes of that for that. So the medicinal properties of the wheat is it's sweet in nature and it is heavy to digest. It is snigdha. Snigdha is good for health. So when you say slimy or oily, don't think it otherwise. Snigdha is good for health. Snigdha is one of the quality considered as sattva guna. Okay. So sattva guna, the people who are in sattva guna, they like snigdha. Snigdha, hridya, all these things are part of sattva guna. Okay. So vipaka, so it's undergo after undergoes digestion also it is sweet taste only. Virya it is cold in potency. So though it is cold in potency, it reduces vata. That's the beauty of this beautiful superfood grain. So I am including this superfood because the people have stopped eating wheat just because of some chemical, some nonsense put into that modern. So please support whoever is growing the heirloom variety of wheat, or else you will lose it forever. Okay. And for vegetarians, this is a must food because I'll talk about it a little bit later. Um, and karma, it reduces vata and pitta, balances vata and pitta. So most of the problems what people are facing nowadays is due to vata. So this reduces vata. So please, my request is include this beautiful grain in your diet. And I will tell if you are facing any problem due to gluten or something, already facing a problem due to gluten. If see, one thing is you can go online and search. If you use a heirloom, even in even in overseas or foreign countries, if you use a heirloom wheat, nobody will face any gluten problems. Okay. um, which is grown organically, of course, which is grown organically or naturally without any chemicals, you will never face any gluten allergy. But if you're already facing a gluten allergy and you want to have this superfood, what to do? We will come to next. Okay, so we have a solution for that in Ayurveda, mentioned in Ayurveda. So we'll come to that later, a little bit later. So let's talk about the benefits of wheat. Benefits of wheat as per Ayurveda. Okay, so it's vrisha, is aphrodisiac, meaning it gives strength, improves vigor. It's guru, heavy to digest, so you can consume little bit less, or you can include some ginger so that the digestion will be good. It is snigdha, is unctuous, slimy or oily. Hima, coolant, so which is good for the body. Sara means, so so some people face constipation problem when they eat wheat, but this is totally opposite what Ayurveda has mentioned. So Ayurveda tells it is Sara, meaning it relieves constipation. That is the beauty when you use the heirloom wheat or organic wheat. Heirloom means native variety wheat. So yeah, please, I request, like, buy from the good source and you will never face any problem. Trusted source, not trusted good source. Jivana, enlivening. So this is what I was talking about before. Like, this is Jivaniya grain, meaning it gives prana, it gives Jivana. Jivana means life. Okay, Jivana means life. So this is even in the rice it is not mentioned Jivaniya, but in the this quality is mentioned in Godhuma. So my request is, please encourage and give chance to the people, give little bit more money to get this, request with the farmers to grow this, give more money so that they will grow it. Good for you, good for you, good for earth. And it is brahmana, it increases weight. It is varnya, it improves the skin complexion. And it is balya, gives very strength. It is ruchiprada, very tasty. And it improves the stability and the strength. Okay, Stairyakrit. These qualities, these particular words of Sanskrit, I have not observed in any of the other grain. Okay, so that's the reason I call this as superfood. Okay, so especially this Stairyakrit, Sandanakrit, Jivaniya, Brahmana, and Snigdha. So these are like, if you are if you want to, if you are a vegetarian and if you want to get nutrition, this is the grain you need to go for. Okay, I'm stressing so much so that I want to remove all the bad impression caused due to some nonsense. And also, even the doctors are telling don't eat wheat. Even some Ayurvedic doctors are telling avoid wheat. I would say eat wheat, consume wheat, but make sure that you bring it from the trusted source. So let's continue with the qualities. Sandanakrit. Sandanakrit means, Sandana means joint. So it can be anything, joint. So mainly it is talked about tissues. So nowadays we are facing like many health issues due to, like, tissue imbalance, or not able to generate tissues, or there is a like a, we are the tissue in the body tissues, they are not able to, like, join together. So this is a very good grain to use. It is called Sandanakrut, joins the body tissues, heals the fractures also. Balances vata and pitta dosha, so as we talked before, and it does not interfere with kapha dosha to a large extent. I mean, it doesn't increase or it doesn't decrease. um so we talked about everything in this slide. Yeah, so and we didn't talk about the nutrition. So based on the nutrition science, modern nutrition science, it has minerals like manganese, copper, zinc, selenium, iron, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus and calcium. And vitamins, it has B3, B1, B5, B2, B6, B9. And so it is not that you need to go for always supplements. So food is also a supplement. So you will get all the nutrition from food, but just make sure that you take from the right source. If you see some ingredients, they they I mean they could have some fermented and powdered wheat also. You need to check the ingredients of the supplement. You will know it. Okay. So let's go to the next section, the medicinal qualities and other information which I want to give. Um, so Madhuli, minor variety of wheat which I recommended. It is Hima. It's coolant. Snigdha, unctuous and oily or slimy. It is one of the sattva guna. So okay, it's Pittagna, balances Pitta, Madhura sweet. Laghu, light to digest. So this is main important. It is very light to digest, meaning it will digest in your body and it will assimilate inside the body. Okay. Shukrala, it improves the sperm and semen quality and quantity. So nowadays, with all the hybrid and heirloom, we are reducing the quality and the quantity of the semen. But actually, wheat it increases the quality and qu- uh, quality and quantity of the semen according to Ayurveda. So just make sure. I have told 10 times, I think, by now. So just make sure you use the heirloom and trusted variety of from the trusted source. This is patya, good for daily consumption. So here you go. Um, patya, jivana, brahmana. What all the best Sanskrit words are there for this superfood grain. Okay, and there is Nandimukha variety. It is also same as the wheat mentioned for Madhuli. So you can consume Madhuli or Nandimukha. I would say yeah, as I said before, try to consume the smaller variety. So we know 100% it is not the like hybridized or GMO variety. Okay. Now I wanted to tell you like why is the reason, and there is a research went for why this wheat is causing gluten. So there is one research paper. You can look at this link. It is from ncbi.nlm.nih.gov. So the spraying of glyphosate before the harvest has shown some effect on the gut microbiome. Okay, so it's an herbicide which kills the wheat crop 1 to 2 weeks before the time of the harvest, so that the wheat properly dries up, leading to early harvest of the wheat. So the experiment has been done. The fish exposed to glyphosate develop digestive problems that are reminiscent of celiac disease. So celiac disease is associated with imbalances in the gut bacteria that can be fully explained by the known effects of glyphosate on gut bacteria. So this is a quote from this research paper. I have taken the quote out and I just highlighted it here. Okay. Now what are the medicinal qualities? So you need to when you should consume the this super grain. The When you have this health issue, definitely you need to increase daily. Okay, I mean normal people should also include it daily, but you this one you can eat like all 2 times a day, like morning and evening you can have. So grahini means grahini IBS. If you have IBS or some diarrhea, altered meaning, like you have sometimes the motions are very loose, sometimes it is very hard, very so IBS, basically it's called IBS. Hemorrhoids, arsha, udvarta, bloating, angamarda, malaise or body ache, anaha, bloating and fullness, atishula, arthritis or bone pain. So what I can see is a lot of people avoid wheat, especially when they have this problem. So you go to the doctor with bloating problems, the first thing they will tell is, oh, you are using wheat, avoid it. Okay, that is because you are using the wrong wheat and it is sprayed with some glyphosate. We never know what this spray. Okay, so just make sure you buy. So if you get from trusted source, use it, or else I would say avoid it. Okay, even I would say avoid it because you are not getting from a trusted source. But nowadays there are some organizations which have come up. I mean, um, my respect to them, and my salutations to them because they are doing a very great job. Um, so go to them and buy their product. Like Sri Sri has a Sona Moti Wheat, so you can go and buy the Sona Moti Wheat, and you can look for some small farmers. They are you can support them. They will grow for you because they are there to earn their livelihood. Okay. Um, so yeah, so people with gluten allergy, if you have already gluten allergy but you want to get this all the benefits which I told, so first thing is you buy from a trusted source, and second thing is whenever you eat wheat product, you have cucumber. So cucumber, if you have cucumber, yeah, and also buy the cucumber organically grown, not sprayed. So when you eat cucumber together with the wheat, the lot of wheat related indigestion or allergies will reduce. Okay, but if you're still not able to do it, there is a easy and I would say intelligent way. Like just remove the gluten out of this, and everything else you get it. So gluten is actually a sticky material which is um, inside the wheat. Okay, so what you do is you soak a wheat for overnight. Okay, you soak a wheat or cracked wheat overnight, and a little bit smash it so that we can extract all the nutrients except the gluten. Then put it into a cloth, which the cloth can get out the water from it. So then squeeze it. Okay, then squeeze it and get filter the water out except the gluten. Take everything else from that. Okay, don't put it in mixer. I would say just smash it, or if you're putting in a mixer, just like you can do, I don't know what they call it, but you can just do run, and then don't mix it like for a long time. Just like just for two times, just like you just need to break it out. Okay, so you just need to break it out and take out the water and nutrients from it except the gluten, and then you can boil and heat it and add jaggery or add salt and pepper and enjoy it like a milk. Okay, so and in my suggestions to many people, this wheat milk has produced breast milk when after the delivery they are not getting enough milk. So with this wheat milk they are getting more than enough, like more than, like it is full and it is coming out. Okay, so that amount of milk was coming. So you use this wheat milk in regular basis. It is very good for health. As I told, this is Jivaniya, Patya, Brahmana, Balya, Sandanakrit, Ruchiprada, Stairyakrit, stability in the body. We need stability in the life. Okay, so this is the grain you need to go for if you want stability. So with this information, I want to take off today. Please start using the heirloom organic variety of wheat. Whenever you eat wheat, try to include cucumber, um, and try the wheat milk if you want. So I will take off. Jai Dhanvantari. Thank you for all the Ayurveda acharyas for giving us this information. Um, when these days are telling not to eat wheat, I am challenging them and spreading the real science of Ayurveda. Thank you and Jai Dhanvantari.